Hey, knife review day. Today we got the Vosteed Mini Psyop in micarta. That was close. Almost bit myself there. This one's in Elmax. It is a nice little knife. Got some good action. Micarta, super grippy. But, big but, it's small. It's very small. Overall length, just under 6.5 inches. Blade length, 2.5, 2 3/4 inches, not quite 3 inches. Crossbar lock. Crossbar works well. Thumb flick works well. But this blade or this handle is so small that I have trouble gripping it sometimes and not on the flick. When I flick it, sometimes I feel like my thumb's going to go up in front of that blade. Plus, there's not a lot to hold on to when you fold it. My fingers are always right there on the verge of being circumcised. Not a fun feeling, I'm sure. Don't want to find out. Carry profile. Thin knife. Micarta, for being grippy, slides in and out of the pocket great. No problems there. Pocket clip. Works well. Nice little bill on there. Catches the pants just right. Slides right on. Would have liked it if the pocket clip was inset, countersunk in a little bit. For the price you pay for these knives, I would think you'd have that. But it is reversible. The guy I got this from actually had it lefty, and that's why that little dark spot's there. The thumb studs look nice. Nice little aesthetic, having that pop of color. The blade, awesome blade. No problems there. Carry profile, we're going to give it a 7 out of 10. Barely know it's there. Slides in and out great. No problems whatsoever. Ergonomics, barely a 4-finger knife, but it is a 4-finger knife. You can see just a hint of it out there, out the backside. Downside, thinness. I mean, you can see right there. My finger is damn near touching that blade. I mean, when I hold it and fold it, my fingers have nothing to grab. I'm not going to be one of those guys saying I wear an XL glove, but I have very fat fingers. I wear a size 15 ring, 14 and a half, whatever it is. They're fat. Love the blade though. That Elmax steel performs great. Zero issues with that whatsoever. Ergonomics, we'll give it a 7. It still holds in the hand nice. I think the downside will be the action, and I'm going to count this as part of the action just because I just don't have enough real estate. There's not enough real estate to grab that. Sorry, I keep going off camera. Not enough real estate there. I want to hold it like this, and then I want to go fold it, and I'm going to chop the tips of my fingers off. We're going to have a finger circumcision. Nobody wants to nip the tip. Action, we're going to give it a 6 out of 10 just for that reason. The action itself is great. The crossbar actually has a great detent. Bam, snaps right in. You can shake this, it will pop loose, but it takes a little bit of work. It does have a pretty decent action. I'm going to take it off the action because of the folding action. Not really anything against the knife. Love the knife. Zero issues with the knife outside of that. Overall, we're going to give it about a 7.5 or an 8. It'd probably be a 9 if it wasn't for how thin that is. And that's just because, like I said, I mean, look at that. My fingers are about as thick as that handle. Actually, I think they might be thicker. Craziness. It can take the place of my finger. Upside and downside. Cuts down on carry profile, but also cuts down on real estate for your hand to actually be there when you fold. All in all, like I said, 7 or an 8 would have been higher if it wasn't for that fact. Everybody knows the Psyop, the Mini Psyop. Great knives, no problem with them at all. Just wish it had a little bit thicker handle. Check them out. I don't think you'd be disappointed. Have a good day.